Okay, we are live. Didn't have time to wait for that timer. We are live, right? Yep, we should be live. Everything should be good. We should be all fine. Got my whatever this is, and I got my coffee. Be ready to go. Ready to go, bros, Joes, and schmoes. Okay. Let me get my. Yeah, today we're gonna work on my comics, man. God damn, it's been a while. It has been a long ass time. Let me just drop the music a bit for myself. It's a bit too loud. Hopefully the music's fine for you guys. Yeah. As you can see, man, I've been a beast with this fucking... I finished these 3 pages yesterday. This one I did a while back. But actually, no, this one I did start a bit, so I kind of finished like 2.5, you can say. I've been kind of experimenting with some hatching stuff here, as you can see. Experimenting a bit. I don't know how I feel about this dark spot right here. Oh, there goes the light. I don't know if you guys saw that. We're in load trading right now. The power went out, but I have my generator, my trusty generator, so I mean... I'm pretty solid, I'm pretty good. Hopefully everyone else is doing well. It's pretty good here. I am still trying to get used to panel like layout stuff. Because I'm not sure exactly like how it will affect the reading in terms of like, because I'm reading left from right? So like the way, because my brain has been so used to writing for drawing comics on Webtoon, you know, in the vertical format. So I've been reading it like here's one, and then it goes down here, and then up here, and then down here. And that's basically been my entire format for this manga slash webcomic. And I don't know how I feel about it, because it opens up here, but then, you know, like, does your eyes actually follow over here, or does it go here? And that's the problem I'm kind of running into. But I think I'm gonna leave these pages as they are. I think this one is perfect. I think I did well here. It's only 3 panels though, so it's just bam, bam, and then bam. Also, this is like, you don't see the text here. Also, the music stopped. Goddamn, hold on. Hey man, welcome to the stream, Noi. Why the hell the music stopped? Oh. Maybe I should put on, I'm gonna put on shuffle and just loop. So it's gonna shuffle the whole... oh yeah, wait, I should actually just... Here's my playlist. I made a playlist for this, didn't I? Oh, Q. Yeah. Street Fighter 6. Oh, fuck. Did I make a playlist? Did I make a playlist? Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. I can do that now. There we go. And wabam. No? Wabam? No. Oh, we have a queue, so I can just do this, right? Go on, there we go. Can I take this one out? Clear. I just want to take... I want to take this song out, because we have double. Okay, there we go. Move on to... There we go. Okay. Yeah, now that'll all just play. And I'll shuffle through as we go. Cool. No problem. Okay. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the comic here. I don't think... I think the thing... kind of did something weird here. Whose face is that? Oh, it's reference. There we go. Ah, we can see it now. Yeah, I should maybe just paint these back here. Is that how you do it? Yeah, that's how we do it. It's working. It's kind of working. I might want to change the settings here, but change the settings of the... Can I do that? How would I do that? How do you change the... Pretty sure there's a way to change the... I thought it's probably under filter. No. Tone layer. I don't see it. Got a layer settings. There we go. Advanced. No. As you can see, I am not used to working in CSP. As you can see this. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Where am I? Who knows? Well, we're gonna find out. I just don't know how to do the tone settings. How do I do that? Is it a like separate window? I wish Jess was here. Jess would know. Wouldn't she? She would know. She would know. Ah! Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What did I do there? That's not good. Oh, I don't want to see that. I want to... I think there's something there. There's something here. God damn, I'm gonna be searching for this tonal options all fucking day. Where is it? No. What? Oh. Tone go. No. Here it is. I just want to make it a bit thicker. Oh, that's too thick. Maybe drop it down a bit to 40. 40? Oh shit, that's making a new layer. Meh. Oh, you might also just delete this layer and then just, you know. I think I like it like this actually. Our tone does... Yeah. Actually don't mind it like that. Kind of. Let me just check it out. Nah, maybe just Google it. Googling it would be a good idea. I think you're right about that, but you know me, I like to... Hold on. I just deleted it and just started over because, you know, it's just easier. I can just do it that way. There we go. That's much better. That's what I want. That's what I want. Something like that. Yeah. It's kind of sensing stuff, so... I think that's fine. I don't know if I should add a bit more detail to... I don't think I should add a bit more detail to the buildings. Maybe we can add a bit more. Let's add a bit more. Let's add a bit of something, you know. Shading. Shading's fine. Maybe do some more. We can do some hatching. Some hatching stuff there. Yeah. Go. We did some hatching. How's everyone else doing though? Are you guys doing good? Why is the chat not showing up here? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. There it shows up. Would you rather replace your nose with an eggplant or a tomato? Sorry, random question. Why? Where does this question come out of? Would I? I don't think I would do either. I mean, why would I do that? I like my big fat nose as it is right now. I don't know. I feel like an eggplant will just be extremely disrespectful, but maybe tomato. Maybe a tomato, I don't know. Tomato, as the Americans say. Okay, let me just... Oh, wait, not that tool. We need the ruler. I'm gonna do it this way. Why is eggplant disrespectful? I don't know. I just feel like... I have a feeling it's just disrespectful. Imagine just talking to someone. They have an eggplant for a nose and, you know, it's just like all up in your face, you know? I feel like that's just like... I feel like a tomato is more like... It's more like... I feel like it feels more like a personal problem than your own. I feel like eggplant is just kind of out there, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's shaped like a dick, so it's kind of like... I don't know. Maybe that's why. I feel like that's what it is, really. If I had to pinpoint the exact problem, that would probably be it. That would be it. Sorry, why are you apologizing, dude? You don't have to apologize, dude. Now people know my opinion on whether or not I have a tomato or a eggplant for a nose or tomato. Fucking Americans got me even saying it now. Tomato. Okay, there we go. Dude, my calves right now are on fire. I was like hiking today. Did a bunch of hiking. It's normally I do a hiking I try to do it every Saturday. Every Saturday morning I go hiking. And, you know, just face the elements of the African jungle. But yeah, I mean, it's what it is. And yeah, it was alright. As usual now. It's just a per usual African jungle, just chilling in there. And I wonder how this looks. Let me just check. That's why... Oh shit. Didn't do it in a separate layer. Like a fucking idiot. Should have done it in a separate layer, huh? Should have done it. Yeah. But I can still... I can still do that. And then, you know, do that. Something like that. Can still do this. We can still take it out. Don't you just hate it when you draw on the wrong layer? I used to go hiking with my dad and we always try to find holes and get and guess what animals live in it. Oh, this like web on YouTube, like this icon is like in the way of the words. I can't see it. So let me move OBS over here because I can see it better in OBS. Like, holy shit. YouTube, fix your shit. Move your icon to the top of the chat. Don't move it in the bottom, like the right corner when the new chat messages pop up. Why would you do that? I feel like that's just a design flaw. They need to fix that. They need to fix that shit. You need to fix that shit, YouTube. Fix your shit, my guy. Get your lives together. Okay, let me see. Eh. Yeah, I'm focusing now on my comics. Like I want to finish. I'm gonna try and finish Kill Heroes by the end of next year, which is definitely doable for me. Because I know where the story is heading already, and I know the ending, and I know everything. It's just the in between, really. And if I grind it out non-stop, starting now, I can definitely finish by the end of next year. Because you see, the thing is, right? Recently, what has happened is, you know, I've seen people like Jess and Yuning, of all people, finish their comics, right? And every time they give me shit about it, so I'm like, okay, I see how it is. You know, they say it's not a competition, but they low-key competing. You know, they low-key compete. I see it, and I'm like, okay, that's how you want to play, huh? Took you guys how long to finish yours? I'll finish mine in a year. Okay, how about that? I'll finish mine in a year. I was summoned, yes. We've summoned in the heart of, in the spirit of this ongoing comic competition. By the way, I'm working on my comics now. Because Yuning and Jest has thrown down the gauntlet. They have kind of indirectly thrown down the gauntlet in my face, really. And I'm like, okay, I see how it is. You challenged me. That's what it is. You challenged me, and I'm up for it. I am gonna complete this comic in a year now. Thank you very much. I will finish it in a year, Jess. This is what you have done. It's okay, Yuning beat me too. No. I am being beat. That's not how I go down, okay? I don't go down like that, okay? You guys took too long. I'm gonna finish this in a year, okay? She has 2 and I have 0, exactly. But every time you low-key do it, you low-key like, hey, at least you're finishing a comic. Chains doesn't finish his, you know? So now I'm like, oh, okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, no problem. Let me put on the big chain gloves and let's get to grinding. Let's get to grinding. And now that's what's gonna happen right here. I was like, put the animation on the back burner right now. Animation stuff is gonna go on the back burner. We're gonna finish this. I might do animation stuff for videos in the future. In between, I do stuff. Unless you count the call to action, because that was one shot. Then, no, I don't count that. That's pretty shit. I don't count that. I don't accept your putty, Jess. I don't accept it. Okay? I will finish the comic. We will finish strong. We will finish great. Okay? What the fuck am I doing here? But I don't know if that counts. I mean, for me. For you, no one cares. Okay? Talking about me. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, you could count that though for you, but for me, I don't count it. I definitely don't count it because it's still ongoing technically. So like, I'm gonna bet my kidney on this. Mine was 100% a one shot with the whole story in that one shot. Yeah, so technically you have finished one thing. And you've summoned me to this challenge. You see what's happened now, Jess? You have unleashed me from the shackles. The shackles of not finishing a comic. I think that's... I don't know if that makes sense. But it's happening. It's happening, okay? That's what's happening right now. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna rub it in Yuning's face because I love rubbing stuff in people's faces, really. That's the most fun part about finishing stuff, that people say, you know what it is? That's, yeah. But one shot is easier compared to a long comic. Than a year-long comic. Yeah. It is easier, but, you know, whenever I ever taken things, you know, whenever I ever taken the really easy route, you know what I mean? Easy is for the weak, really. Oh, wait. I don't take it easy. There's no easy in my life. So, we're gonna take the hard way, which is really the best way, because you dive right in the deep end, you know, and you get things done. Only bet one kidney, that way you still have one. You can bet all kidneys with me. I'm definitely finishing this thing by the end of next year. No doubt about it. And I know I can do it. I mean, I finished multiple animation projects. Like, this is... meh. Fucking up my words. Kill All Heroes only has like 3 seasons as well. So, like, it's not a very long... It's not going to be a very long ongoing series. Because it's going to be chopped up in 3 and it's not going to be dragged as well. Because I don't like dragging stuff. I like getting to the point. I like keeping things simple. So it's definitely going to be done by the end of next year. I think the Merchant of Ignatius might take a bit longer, because I feel like there's a bit more there in terms of the world building and everything. But Kill All Heroes, definitely I can finish it by the end of next year. What the fuck I'm doing here with this hatching here, but it's not looking good. I can take that out. Get it out of here. Get out of my face. Let's get this shit out of here. Out of here. Oh, actually, whoa. I actually like that. Yeah, maybe it's the angle. I don't like that angle that the lines is going at. I should definitely... Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do it this way. Have you guys watched Alberto Milgo animation for Watch Dogs? No, I haven't watched it. Haven't watched it at all. Is it good? I guess I can watch it now, react to it. But you guys are not gonna see anything because YouTube, I don't know if YouTube would copyright strike my ass for that. Yeah, I think that's about it. And I think I can delete this ruler and just do a bit of, you know. Yeah, this is the manga style I'm going with, by the way. For those of you, this is what I'm going with for now. I'm still trying to figure out this paneling stuff. Because this obviously goes from year to year, then year. But, like I said earlier, but Jess wasn't here. My brain is so used to the vertical format that, like, I do things vertically now. So, like, here, and then it goes down here, up here, and then back down here. So it's going like that. But I've recently checked out I've referenced some other manga artists, and they go, you know, like this, that, like the normal comic format. But in some cases, if it's like a long panel coming down here, the 2 short ones follow that one. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not sure if I'm getting it right, but I'm not quite sure. So cool until I fell downstairs and choke on my Oh my god, no. That paneling still looks very cool. I don't think it has to be horizontal panels. Yeah. But I'm just thinking, like, I'm thinking of the reader. So, like, if the reader opens this up, right? What is, like, here, this one also, I'm kind of not sure about. Reader comes in here, and then bam, he's hit with this panel, right? He comes in here, he's like, oh, panel. Then the way the panels are drawn, I guess the eyes would follow down to this one, and then they would obviously come back up here and follow down. I feel like this one doesn't stand out enough. It's because of the sizing maybe, but I did some bleed for this one. Because that's obviously when I print the thing, it's gonna bleed a bit this side. So not quite sure about that. But this one definitely works well. This one actually does work. Like, your eyes go from here to here immediately. At least mine does. Like, I look here and then bam, Like it goes here and then goes, before it even hits here, it goes down here. And that might be because of the length of the panel. It might actually be pulling your eyes downward a bit. I don't know. I have no idea, but it seems to be working somewhat. So I'm leaving those pages as they are. I wanted to go back and maybe, you know, this panel right here, I might go back and redo this. I don't like this panel. I don't know, it's just he's flying. I don't like the way, the pose is kind of stiff and it's kind of like, he's not even trying to fly, which is fine, but I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like what's going on here, so I might go back and change that once I run through everything else. And I think this one's fine. That one's fine. This one's pretty good though, I like this one. And then we have these. You can definitely see how much, like if I show you the reference, look at this panel right here, right? And if you look at the reference, this is the reference, look at it. Right, we drop the rough. So we pull up the reference a bit. Meh. There we go. Bam. So now, if we drop this, look at the difference. The difference in my art style over the, like, it's not even been years, it's been months, like over the last few months. Look at that difference. Like his nose is more well defined, I would say. Like here, I don't know what the fuck I was doing here, but I actually like the way it curves in, and I felt like when I was focusing on the characters more, I kind of restructured their faces to make sense more. I just felt like, yeah, he's kind of a Giga now. He's kind of like a Giga Chad, because here, I don't know what I was going for, kind of a twinkish look, and I was just like, nah, that doesn't seem like Nathan. Nathan's this fucking like beast of a human, and that's what he normally looks like. So I kind of reconstructed his face here. He got basically plastic surgery for me. What are you guys saying here? Paneling, some Western comics. The paneling still looks cool. Some panels. I've seen some Western comics that are more vertical like that because they post them online as well as in print. I saw one Batman or Daredevil, I can't remember, where as soon as I saw it, I knew it was made for scroll, and my friend who only reads traditional didn't even notice. There's 2 pages, 2 or 3 just long panels. Okay, took the whole page length. Okay, nice. The character was like jumping down into a hole and never exactly knew exactly what they were doing the whole long panel. Okay. The anatomy looks more solid. Look way more solid. Yeah. I don't know. He's fucking. I don't know what's going on with his skull there, but yeah, it's definitely way more solid. Even this guy. What does his face look like? Yeah, look at the fucking. What happened? It's like an alien over here. Jesus. And then here, it's way more pronounced. Like what his jawline, cheekbone, like everything is just popping. Right, and then over here it's just like it's like I grabbed his chin. I just grabbed his chin and pulled it down, and it like stretched his face down. I don't know. I always like laugh when I look at my old stuff. It's so weird. Big Slay, yeah. So like it's going pretty well. I mean, I'm very happy with the redesign of these characters and basically remastering my comic. And Ewing's always like, oh no, remastering the comic, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I can do it, dude. I don't give a fuck. You know? I will do it. I will show you how to remaster. Look at this fucking. God damn, man. I'm fucking awesome, dude. I'm telling you. God damn, look at this. Look at that fucking face right there. And then you come here, and you're just like, well, bam. What the fuck? What the fuck? His face is better. What happened? So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I just want people, if this anime thing does pull through, and it does actually, you know, make waves and stuff like that. I don't want people to come to my comics and like, what the fuck is this? Like, this doesn't even look like him. Who the hell is this guy? Like, I don't want that to happen, right? So I'm just going back and just remastering my stuff. At the same time, I'm working on season 2. So I'm doing kind of 2 things at the same time. Yeah, I'm kind of doing the more rough work. And season 2 is going to be in this type of format as well. So I don't have to fucking reinvent the wheel. So I can basically do season 2 like this and then adapt it to the webtoon format, which is going to be much easier because this is a much higher resolution image. So it's going to be easier just to put it in the vertical scroll format. So I think I'm going to go with the way I'm flowing with the panels here. It will also be easier to adapt it into webtoon that way. So I think this is a solid way to do it, because then, like, you see, like the way I kind of structured it, your eye immediately goes here. The way I kind of structured it over here, I think I did a very good job at that. It goes here, there, bam, 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 bam. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm going to keep doing that, actually. You know, I was kind of like, but now I can see, okay, I get it. I see the light. We're getting there. And yeah. By the way, I finished this page, that page, and this page yesterday. So, so it's not going to take that long for me to actually, like, just go through, like, remaster season 1. If I'm finishing already, like, how much panels is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 panels. If I do it 12 panels a day, like, and the first episode, this first episode has 80 panels, I think, altogether. Maybe up almost to 100, really. So 12, you can say, how much the fuck, my math, my brain. Okay, 12, yeah, you can say about, it's gonna take less than 10 days maybe. So less than 10 days for this entire episode, right? I'm gonna give myself 2 weeks. Give myself 2 weeks, you know, 2 weeks, nice leeway, finishing the first episode. So every episode, and then the episodes after that, it's 40 panels. So like, it's not gonna take that long, really. So then I'll be pumping them out, and if I can get them done by the end of this year, that will be even great, you know. So that will just, you know, make things easier for me next year when I work on season 2. And also I get to work on my character sheets and animations as well. So we'll see. But I'm going to focus more on this and just grind these out. And then, you know, when I have a bit of leeway, I can do some more animation stuff and stuff like that, you know. I still want to do that cool ass fight scene with Luna and everything. But yeah, we'll see. And I think also what helps is, before in Blender, I never used to like rotate my canvas because it was it's just a mission to do that, because you're not actually working in an actual drawing software. It's a more so animation software. So like, you never really do this because your character's always moving. You don't need all this action, you know, with turning the screen and stuff. But obviously now that I'm sitting with one image, I gotta focus on one image instead of multiple frames. It's much easier for me. People's always complaining about doing a panel, and I laugh because I'm like, technically I do multiple panels every day. The only difference is like, it's a sequence of panels basically after each other, like a single freaking like movement within seconds of each other, and like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I also try to simplify my style a bit more, so it's not too insane for me. And I love like I don't know, like I did here. It's a new thing that I'm trying this out. I love this solid outline that I did. Like this a nice solid outline. I just fill in the details in between, and I like that. It really, I think it makes the character pop a bit more. Damn, look at them muscles. God damn. That's some good looking muscles like it. Damn, that muscle right there. Holy shit. Jeez. I don't know. I like muscles, man. God damn, I love muscles. Fucking love it. That thick outline is nice. Yeah, I like the thick outline. I got the idea from watching Demon Slayer because I have a kind of like stylistic thick outlines. Hey Boya, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Finishing comics today. Well, finishing panels basically. And if you can tell, I'm kind of like really hopped up on coffee. I don't know how much coffees I had today, but I had a lot. I'm pretty sure people can tell. Like I've just been spazzing out on coffee. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it happened. So this is what's gonna happen now. You're just gonna get like a caffeinated, jacked up chainsaw. That's what you're gonna get. I mean, that's what you get every day, anyways. I mean, not really anything. I can tell, spaz. Yeah. Dude, by the way, like we went speaking about spaz, we were like out all day today, so I didn't do anything much really. Let me take you through the day that I had today because it was very busy really. Well, it's more so up and down. I first went for a hike this morning in the African forest as usual. You know, every Saturday morning go through the African forest as I do, and we just walk through there. We do our thing, you know. We hike. Beautiful scenery, by the way, amazing. The hiking trails here in Cape Town. Oh my god, like the scene. If you like waterfalls and all type of greenery and like rocks that you look at and you're like, there's no fucking way that naturally grew. If you like that type of shit, the hiking is amazing. And yeah, I don't know, it's just awesome. And then after that, we came home, right? And we thought, damn, it was a nice hike. And we were chilling. We're chilling for a bit. And my wife goes into the garage and she's like, what the fuck? She's basically like, what the hell just happened? And I'm like, what? What happened? Did they finally come for me? Did they finally come for me? And I just go into the garage and I'm like, oh, what happened? Really? And then she like points and it's like fucking paint all over the ground. So I don't know what happened, but basically this paint bucket that was up on the top shelf fell and splattered everywhere. Like just all over the floor of the section of the garage. And then all over my mom's cat. Like, mom has these like curtains in the garage. Splattered all over that shit. Just bam, all over the garage curtains. And obviously, the handyman that I am, I have to fucking unscrew the entire rail shits and fucking take down the curtain and clean the paint. And oh my god, it was basically. And then you think it couldn't get worse, right? You couldn't get worse. And then what happened was my cat, right? Being the agent of chaos that he is, which is Momo, he is an absolute agent of chaos. This guy lives for chaos, right? So he comes downstairs, right? And he is standing there, and I know exactly what he wants to do. He's looking at me, and he's like, you know, I like paint. I would love to roll in that paint. And I'm like, Momo, no, don't. If you come near this paint, I will beat the shit out of you, okay? Don't give a fuck. Okay, don't come near the paint. And my cat looks at me like, okay, bet, bitch. And and he walks across the paint. I'm like, oh my god, it's all over his paws now. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's only on his paws. We can clean his paws, right? Then somewhere along the way, I'm cleaning, and he jumps across the curtain that has all the paint on it, and his entire side of him is full, like the entire half of him is now full of paint. And he is now, like, he's completely black on one side and like white on the other side, like fucking Cruella de Vil, right? And he's just standing there like, I fucked up. I don't actually like paint, being like having paint on me, Dad. Goddamn, there's paint all over me. I don't know what to do. And he was panicking. And so we basically cleaned him up a bit. Well, I kind of tried to wipe him down a bit. Well, my wife wiped him down first, and it didn't help as much. And also, on top of that, Momo was like, I'm going to go walk in your parents' house now. And obviously, he's full of pain. And now my mom's floor is full of paint. This guy is just like, I don't know. Eventually we got most of the paint off him. We're gonna probably like wash him tomorrow, scrub all that paint off him, because yeah, I mean, we got most of it now, but it's just like, you know, little bits here and there. And yeah, so that's what happened. And then after that, we had to go shopping, obviously, for our monthly groceries. So like we were like completely poofed after all the chaos that had just happened, and we had to do all that, and then we come back home, and yeah, we just drained. But obviously I'm still here, I'm still grinding. And that's why I had to get 12 cups of coffee today, guys. That's why, that's my excuse for getting 12 cups of coffee today. That's what it is, you know. I had no choice really, you know. It's Momo. He made me get 12 cups of coffee. I didn't want to. Maybe like 6, but he was like, you know what I mean? So now we have 12 cups of coffee in us today. And I feel like I've just drank a truckload of cocaine, and yeah, that's what I feel like right now. I feel like I can literally run through a wall. And I don't know if that's a good thing or if it's a bad thing, really. All I know is I'm definitely finishing some work tonight. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I definitely know who's not sleeping tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just... So that's the day that was my day. We have 12 cups of coffee in us. The coffee has brought out some other personalities, yeah. So yeah, and weirdly enough, throughout the day, Gray was just sleeping in his bed. He was just weirdly. Normally, he's not the chill one. I don't know. Normally, he's the hyperactive one, jumping all over our walls and like doing all types of crazy stuff, like hunting down birds and dragging them into the house, as merciless as he is. And yeah, I mean, he's been pretty chill today. I don't know. He's just been laying in bed. To luminous force. Massacre. Away massacres. Bro, why does it look like the sun up by you? What? Why does it look like the sun's up by you? I have a nice, glorious, like, light in the studio. That's why. For those of you who don't know, if you don't know the South African slang, basically, massacre is basically mother's children. If you really, like, if you translate it, if you translate it directly, it's mother's children. I don't know, but you know, it's a pretty color thing to do. Dope. Welcome to the stream, by the way. It's nice to have some South Africans over here. Every once in a while, you know. Child of my brother is essence of my blood. Child of my mother, wish. It's been a minute, yeah. Yeah, the hatching is gonna be... I think I must just use a ruler for the hatching. Normally I just use like a ruler and just fucking go through it as I normally do. What was I gonna say again? I wasn't saying anything. By the way, I haven't gotten any feedback from the anime that the peoples are creating. I don't know what's going on over there with my anime, but I don't like it. I don't like that there's no communication right now. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they're trying their hardest, you know. Hopefully they are. I'm putting my faith in them. But you know, yeah, pretty sure you guys know about what I got so far, how I feel about it, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough seeing other people work on your stuff, you know, and you want, and you know that like the amount of care and like effort you would put into your stuff, and you're just not sure if those same people would do the same thing with your creative works and stuff like that. So I don't know. They've all quit art and moved to another state. I mean, if they quit, I don't really give a fuck. Like, just just tell me. I mean, I will sort it out myself. I'll do my own anime. Like, I'll pay someone to do it for me. I don't need them, really. They offered me, and I was like, cool. But I have my faith in them. I have faith in them. You know, they seem well determined. They're putting on a lot of artists as well. A lot of the same artists who have been picked up by them have hit me up. And so the thing is, I understand they're busy because obviously they're not managing only my comic to adapt it into an anime. They're managing multiple, like a lot of comics right now. So I don't know what it's like over there. I don't know the chaos. And I haven't even finished my character sheets yet. So I don't mind the wait, actually. I don't actually mind it. You know, I was sitting back and I was like, if I want it to be good, you know, I need to put in the amount of effort that I would want to put in for it to be good. And so until I do that, you know, I don't actually mind the wait. You getting an anime made? Quick briefing. You're gonna entrust your babies. I'd fear they massacred if they massacred Nanatsu no Taizai? I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. But yeah, I don't know. They seem like really cool people, and they offered, and I'm getting it for free basically. I'm not paying anything. They doing it for me. They said they would do it for me, and I said, okay, bruh, go ahead, go do it. I'm not gonna stop you, but and I have still full rights over all my work and stuff like that. So if they mess up somehow, like if something bad happens and the company just plummets, it's fine. It's fine. I still have all the rights. I still have everything to my comics, right? I mean, they can still create stuff based on my comics, no problem. But I still have the full original, copyright stuff. Like, I still have all my stuff. So I haven't lost anything, and I can always terminate the contract whenever I want. Because that was the clause that I stipulated a lot of things with them. And we worked out basically the best thing, that would work for us. And, I offered them, I basically sat down with them. I had multiple lawyers look at the stuff. And, because I don't want any misunderstanding. I don't want any loopholes or any weird shit. So I was like, okay, this is the contract. These are my terms. And they were like, cool. Okay, we'll accept those terms. And they were pretty cool about it. So, there was some back and forth, but it was cool, Protecting your IP is crucial. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I'm not too hard on the animators because I'm an animator myself, been in the industry for a very long time. So I know what it's like to be on the other end. And, getting the work and, your boss on your ass, people on your ass, client on your ass, right? So I know what it's like to be in that position, be in the hot seat, right? I know what it's like. So I'm not giving them too much shit, but I'm letting them know that I could have done this myself. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, I could have done it. And obviously me focusing on it more than because they're handling multiple projects. So obviously the time would have been much quicker, I think, maybe. But they have a whole animation studio backing them up, whereas it would have just been me. I would have to pay people. And yeah, I think this is just the best option, man. I'm pretty, I have my hopes up kind of for them. I have some faith in them. At least as far as I know. They haven't disappointed me yet. Let's just say that. They seem pretty cool. They seem like cool people, and shout out to those guys at what's it? Obsidian. Oh god, I almost messed up the name. Obsidian Red. Sorry, that's all the coffee that's in me. My brain is moving faster than my mouth right now. So Yeah, shout out to Obsidian Red. Those are the people that I'm with right now. It's out there, it's in the public, so I can say that at least. I'm pretty sure I was interested to see all the projects that they also signed, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so I'm interested to see what they come up with. And if it does pull through, oh my god, it's gonna be so cool, man. Like if it pulls through, if it comes out the way I wanted to come out, if they were nice to work with, I would love to get all my works animated through them. Like all my comic works in the future. So like that would be just easy. It would be an easier way to just deliver animations to people, like anime. Anime adaptations of my comics. God damn, I gotta lay off the coffee, man. It's been yes, bruh. The coffee. Tell you now, bruh. Which studio? They said for Kill All the Heroes. I only got for Kill All the Heroes. They said they're going to use the same studio that took on Invincible will be doing Kill All the Heroes, which I feel like it's like the best fit for this comic actually. The best fit actually, and they really liked the idea of this comic as well. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be doing. Hopefully it's gonna do well, you know. I trust that studio as well. You know, I mean, we've seen the work they can do, we've seen the work they can produce. So I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay, cool, man. I've seen their work, you know. So I'm like, okay, I'm not too kind of, you know, like ease it really, you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, no problem, respect, man, goddamn. Yeah, so that's what they told me though. I taking them by their word. Cause you know me, bro. I'm South African, okay? It's very hard for me to trust people, okay? There's a lot of people I can't trust. I don't have it in me to trust a lot of people. So I'm taking them by their word. You know, yeah, in South Africa, bro, you don't know. Anyone can be anyone, really. You don't really know who's who here. And you know what's what. Especially in like, you know. Nah, I don't. Yeah, exactly, bro. Nah, I don't. Don't trust them. Yeah, hopefully everyone else is doing well now. Working on the comics and shit. Getting it done, son. Actually, as long as your rights are covered, you're good. You can bounce back and forth. Back from anything, yeah. No, that's... After I don't know if you guys saw the thing that's happening with the creator of Unordinary. I recently watched a stream that Nen did on a webcomics hub, and he was talking about this, and I was like, fuck. That's exactly why I read every word in my contract. I make sure every T is crossed and every I is dotted. I don't take anything, like I take the words as, I look at the sentence, right? And I look at the ways it can be twisted and manipulated. That's what I do. I'm looking, that's how I look at the contract. I'm like, can this sentence be taken and used against me? That's how I read the contract. So I'm like, okay, here they say, yeah, right? And I make sure it's very like apparent, like this is exactly what they want, right? This is exactly what I want. This is like, there's no other way you can read into it. This is what is. Like there's no other way you can read or twist it or anything. That's why I've tried to make the contracts very rigid, very like this is what it is. There's no other way of like putting it, like this is a solid now, right? There's no holes anywhere. I'm making more coffee because I need your energy level. My hot take is I honestly don't feel bad for them. Didn't even read the contract. Exactly. When I heard that she didn't read the contract, I was like, bruh. I was like, nah. I can't feel sorry for you. Like, if you didn't read the contract. Please read it. Don't just like, too much words, you know? But that's what most artists do, right? A lot of artists is like that. They're like, words, you know? And just fucking move on. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Read the contract. You could be signing off like your children to the freaking company. You don't even know. You don't even, like, you don't know what you're doing. You could be saying, oh, but when I die, I am donating my body to the company and they can use it for like any sort of purpose. And like, you can basically clone me and like, that could be all in the contract. It might not be like, it might be some weird fictional shit, but it's in there and you have to be careful. I read contracts like my life depends on it. Because it actually might, eh? So I'm like, nah, I'm not going through any legal shit. Fuck that. I'm not going through any of that shit. You know how much people I had, and you know, like you don't have to read it yourself. Like you can get a second opinion. There's no problem with actually getting a second opinion of people reading the contract. But give it to someone you trust, like your parents, your mom, your parents, yeah, your brother, like a lawyer, specifically a lawyer, definitely a lawyer who has your best interest in mind. Definitely a lawyer. I had at least 6 different lawyers look at it. And also my brother's friend who is also taking was actually going into that sort of legal, field. So I had him take a look at it. I had other people take a look at it. I had my parents take a look at it. I had my brother take a look at it. I had, everybody had a look at that contract. I was like, there's no fucking way. Are you using the same shit I'm saying? Are you? Okay, cool. We all agree, okay? I basically, lay those papers on the table. I laid those papers on the table and I was like, just sitting, with a round table of people, just, figuring out this contract, right? I will bring the mafia in. I'll just everyone, just call up all the gang members in South Africa. Look, I don't care what you're doing. Just drop everything. We're gonna take a look at this contract. And I'm like, who the hell are you? I'm like, we're gonna all look at it, okay? And if you, the council, I'll drop it in front of the government's lap and be like, look at this contract, please, okay? My parents taught me not to trust anyone. Maybe she didn't have anyone to teach her that. I mean, you don't have to be taught that. Just don't trust everyone. Don't trust anyone, really. Oh my god. So maybe I should feel... No, don't feel bad for... No. But to be honest... No, it's not that I... also, I don't feel bad for her, but at the same time, people in higher positions, they scumbags, dude, for doing that to people as well. Because, and this happens a lot to young people. Because young people hear anime, they hear, oh shit, my work's finally gonna be noticed. And they build this dream inside of their head and they're like, oh my god, it's finally happening. The moment has come, right? That's what happens. And then obviously the more senior the people who know what the fuck's going on, they just kind of twist things and manipulate it to kind of get what they want. And all the meantime, the younger, less experienced person is like, oh yeah, this is cool, this is happening, yeah. Meanwhile, there's some fuckery happening behind the scenes, right? They're looking at all this fuzzy, all these beautiful things in front of them, and then the thing, the whole beautiful image just ripped down in front of their eyes, and this is actually what's happened. Yeah, this is actually what's happening right here, and welcome to hell, right? So, that's, so so they also need to be taken into account. They absolute shitbags. Those type of people I fucking hate. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I hate them because they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And they do it because they're scum. Scum of the absolute earth. Most of the people here in South Africa. Scum of the absolute earth. Absolute scum, dude. I live with them. They everywhere. Scum. Oh my god, I gotta lay it up for the coffee. The coffee is like really, it's boosting everything all the way to 1000. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even get this fucking panel done. Like, Jesus. Holy shit. What do you say? So maybe I should feel bad. But even when I was a kid, I could have I wouldn't sign a contract without reading, yeah. Shame, and poor girl was just overexcited. Is she even adult enough? I don't know. I don't know what how old she was. She signed. I signed my first contract at least at 19. I read the whole thing and made the landlord change things, and damn, Jess was a like little mini boss, you know. I mean, that's just kind of Jess's character. That's just like me for you. So I don't know. I have a hard time feeling bad for too much coffee as feeling jumpy. Oh yeah, that rocket ship guy is 100% a scumbag. Yeah, but she also made herself an easy target. So it is what it is. Yeah. Now both parties is definitely there's blame on both sides. Yeah, both sides. Like no one's really like not at fault here. It's just what it is. I don't know what the fuck I did with these muscles over here, by the way. I'm trying to figure these out as I'm sitting here talking about this stuff. But now, I'll tell you about the first time I got a contract, and I also didn't do that. By the way, actually, you know what? It wasn't really a contract. It was more of a verbal agreement. Like, verbal agreements also gotta be fucking, you know, you gotta be careful with that shit. But luckily, it didn't go on forever. Like, luckily, I was pretty lucky with that because, yeah, I kind of didn't, like, after it happened, like, twice, I was like, nah, this is fucking not happening again. I'm not dealing with this shit again. Like, there was 2 times. Like, the first job, I was freelancing, right? I mean, no experience, chainsaw walking into the world. Like, I knew nothing about anything walking in, and the good thing is my dad was always there for me. So like whenever like I would have questions about how contractually things would work, financially how things would work, I always ask my dad because my dad's very good at like that type of stuff. And my mom's like she deals with finance stuff. So like they two were like really good go-tos. Like my dad doesn't take shit from anyone. My dad is an absolute like monster when it comes to his work. Like you would never want to work for my dad. My dad is absolute. When it's like he's such a fun guy, right? He makes jokes, you know, has a good time. But when he starts work, it's like he's a different person. Like he just becomes an absolute monster. He just starts yelling at people. I feel like it's the same. I think I have that same thing because when I start working and like people like, you know, because it looks bad on you if like people like working under you fuck up and they look at you. They're like, so why did you fuck up? I'm like, what? This is that guy. Like, yeah, well, you had to watch over that guy and oversee him and what? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of get it now. But yeah, my dad is the same way. Like, he's a fucking monster, dude. Fucking monster when he works. But if you catch him off work, he's just like, he's chilled. You know, he's just having a good break. He'll crack a couple of jokes. You know, he's a fun guy. But oh my god, I guess we're lucky, we good parents, and we should judge her. But I'm judging. We shouldn't judge her, but I'm judging. Yeah, I mean, how much, like, I mean, with the internet nowadays, right? I don't know when she started. But with the internet nowadays, like, there's no way you can make that mistake because every artist, I mean, you can go on YouTube and like every like big artist or like even no-name artists, like people who are just like artists are just here and there, all of them are saying the same thing. Like, this happened to me. Like, I didn't read the contract. I fucked up. Like, there's a lot of them who does that. So like nowadays, if people still fall for it, if they still are not reading the contracts, if they still are not taking the due diligence to like sit down with it, get like 20,000 people to sit down with you and read your contract, right? And just go through everything, come to a consensus, figure shit out, get a lawyer. Like, if they still are not doing it, I don't know, then I can't be on your side, man. You fucked up. You should have read your contract. You know, should have gone through everything. You should have gone through everything, really. And I always try to go through everything. You know, there's sometimes, even if you do go through it, even if you manage to go through it and read through it, sometimes it's small things that do slip through the cracks, but it's not like major things, that life-ending things. Sometimes it's just dumb shit. Like, it's just dumb shit. Sometimes that happens. It happened to me a few times, like with the contract. It's like dumb shit. I'm just like, why is that even a thing? But it's like not like, it's just annoying, but it's not like your entire life's in danger, you know? But those things do happen as well. By the way, why the fuck am I not using... Oh yeah, it's not symmetrical. I was thinking, now, why the hell am I not using like a symmetry tool? That's because it's not symmetrical. That's why you don't use it. Damn. I actually made the symbol way too low. Should be upper. Much higher in his chest, actually. It's fine, we can lift it. We can lift it up. Throw it first. Should actually... Heh. Heh. I grew up in a village alone, and got pretty... And I got petty allowance from the chief. Which I brought ramen, which I bought ramen and also VIP access to swing. Who am I? It sounds like a village chief, huh? Yeah, them villages in South Africa. Damn, we have like a little village here at the back by us as well, which is the same place where by the way, my cat, there's a little village here nearby. I can't say exactly where I live, obviously, but there's a little village nearby, and somehow I think there was a chicken. My cat caught a chicken, a rooster, basically a rooster. Caught a kind of medium-sized rooster. I don't know how, but he got it. And I think it's from that settlement. I don't know, but somehow he did. Nah, bro, Naruto, dox yourself. Oh, Naruto. Nah, I'll never do. Well, I mean, I can, because like, who would? But I just wouldn't, because my protection of my family. Really, I don't. There's some fucking weirdos out there on the internet, right? But to be fair, even if somehow it does happen that I dox myself, I don't think it will be that bad, because I live in South Africa. Like, no one gives a fuck, really. Like, and who's gonna come all the way down to South Africa to deal with me, right? And also, I can shoot you if you step foot on my premises. I can actually shoot you and make a case that, hey, he was trying to attack me. And they will rule in my favor because you were on my property unannounced. So you will get shot. You will get shot. I have guns. Don't make no mistake about it. If I don't know who you are and you step on my property, there's a big chance I will shoot your ass. There's a big chance you'll get shot in the fucking head, dude. Straight up sniped. You have a gun? Yeah, it's South Africa. Who doesn't have a gun? If you don't have a gun in South Africa, look, either you live in a very safe neighborhood, or you just not that, like you just like kind of oblivious to where you are right now. Either that's the point. Like, you gotta have some sort of protection over here, dude. Like, anyone can fucking come for your ass over here. It might not be now. Might be like, you know how much times they robbed my neighbor? You know how much times they robbed my neighbor next door? Like, right next door. This neighbor got robbed at least 6 different times. And maybe even more. Because it was like after each other as well. Like, so, like, there's no fucking way. I don't have, like, a lot of people in my road have dogs as well. So, a dog, you can get a dog, Yeah, of course Jess has a gun. Jess lives in cowboy land. She has all types of guns over there, you know. She lives in hee-haw land. They have guns. She probably has a rocket launcher in the backyard. I don't know. You know how Americans are with their weapons, man. I don't know what she has back there, but I wouldn't mess with Jess as well. If Jess gets docked, you'll probably get shot as well. So I mean, it's up to you really. Pick your poison. Jess, guns are allowed in America, I think. I was watching this show that was what is it? Oh, reenactments. Goddamn, that word fucked me. Of real 911 calls, and they were all home invasions. No one had guns. I was horrified. You gotta have a gun. You gotta have a gun, especially in South Africa. America, maybe there's some nice places, right? There's a lot of nice places where you don't necessarily need guns. South Africa as well. There's places where you don't need guns, but in most places, especially in the city of Cape Town, right? You need guns. I know Johannesburg as well. You need guns. Like, you need guns. Like, these places, you just need guns, okay? So yeah, you can already imagine the place I live in. Like, so like, my neighborhood isn't bad, but my neighborhood is surrounded by other neighborhoods. It's like absolutely terrible. So like, I live in like the middle of all the like ghetto hotspots, basically, right? So I need a fucking gun. I need a gun. There's no fucking way I'm gonna not have a gun. Like, just in case, dude. Just in case, you know. You don't know, you know. All types of bushes is over here. You don't know who's in that bush. Could be anyone. Could be anyone, really. You know? I was horrified. They attempted to rob me like thrice in a retreat, bro. Bruh. I escaped it. I escaped him every time. Yeah, retreat is another place. It's just fucking death, bro. Notice River, Retreat, Manenberg, fucking, where else? Nova Park, of course, is the most common one. You get your ass handed to you. There's especially why they call it hand over park, because that's exactly what happens there. You walk in there, you hand over your shit, and that's it. Get the fuck out, right? Or you get shot, either way. And then there's also, I don't know if Islands is as bad though. Saudi Estate, I don't know. Oh, definitely like Cape Town, like the city, definitely fucking death over there. And then, and then it's just fucking, what else is there? What did I leave out? Hanover, Ottery's another place, Lansdowne also fucking, god damn. Right, you know what I mean? Like Lansdowne also, like Ottery, like it's everywhere. It's all bad. You're all fucked. Everywhere you go, man. The only place where you might be safe is like Claremont, you know, Rondo. That's all the posh white areas. You know what I mean? Like Claremont, Rondebosch. Like where else? Like you got observatories also fucked. You fucked there as well. Maybe I don't know about Scarpcrawl, but Scarpcrawl's also bitchy. Yeah, it's also, you know, and then it's every, like you can't, like you'll have to go to like a very white area, like Claremont, like very white, like very farm like, right? Just like you might be safe there. Like the very Afrikaans sounding place, you'll be safe there, but like other nah. I don't know why. If it sounds like Rylands sounds like a white, you know, sounds like a posh area, and then clear like Ottery also very sounds very posh, very, and then also like Lansdowne, like it sounds like, you know what I mean. And then you go to Manon, like it's any Lotus River. Oh my god, it's everywhere. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. It's all fucked. But you live with it. You live with it. Cape Town is just one big ghetto. Let's be honest. Like it's just one big ghetto, like giant ghetto, right? It's just a ghetto. The whole thing, the whole city is a ghetto. That's all it is. A giant ghetto. That's what it is, right there. Um, One was, even in Texas, I've never been ashamed of my people. Oh no. Protect the amendment in my country. One guy was hanged for having a gun. Holy shit, bro. Where do you live? Salem. Do you live in like Salem? Like where the fuck do you live? I didn't even know we were allowed to own guns in the country too. Didn't know it's legal. Mexico. Oh, America. America. And Overpark. Yeah, exactly. Filipino people can own guns. Yeah, it's legal as long as we get permission. Boya definitely has a gun. Boya has two. Definitely has a bazooka in her backyard as well. Trying to tie it around the bush. She in the trees, opening a coffee shop. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. The ghetto's got you stressed, bro. Exactly. That's why I'm so upfront. That's why I don't trust anyone. That's why I'm like, because I'm deep in the, like, I'm surrounded by ghettos, okay? There's ghettos everywhere. Like, so I'm like, fuck. Like, everywhere I go, it's just some guy like, where, bruh? You have some money on you, or they ask you what's the time, or what? Like, I'm like, nah, not dealing with this shit. Fucking take out my gun, like, nah, step back, bruh. Nah. Fucking don't come near me, bruh. Don't come near me. I don't care if you're actually asking me the time. I don't care what you want to know about me. You're not going to know anything, okay? No, step away. I don't care if it's like a lady holding a baby asking me for the time. That baby could not be real. I don't trust that baby, okay? I don't know what you have over there, but you don't come near me, goddamn. I don't trust all of you. You think it's a baby. You think it's a baby until that one day where you give in and you're like, it's just a lady with a baby, it's just all normal. And then next thing you know, she pulls out a gun out of there, and then you're like, oh shit, it's been a gun the whole time. A giant ass desert eagle pointed right at your face, and you're like, oh god, where have I gone wrong? Where have gone wrong is you've trusted people. That's what's happened. You've trusted the people of South Africa. Don't do that. Never do that. Funny how I know that Americans are legal to own guns more than my own country. Grew up in Lavender Hill another place. Oh god. Playing in the same sand as bros who are basically write-offs right now. Yeah. Bruh. It's crazy stuff. I have a water gun. Pew pew. Nah. It's probably acid in there or something. I know Boya. Boya's always planning. Always planning something shifty right there. At least put some holy water in there so you can fight off demons, Boya. Exactly. Some water guns. Some water guns pressure hurts. Experience it when celebrating Sankran. God damn, Sankran sounds epic. It does sound epic. Write it down for a novel. The baby was a gun all along. Yeah, exactly. You think you know. It happened to me way too much times. Way too much times, dude. When I let my guard down. And being a dumb kid, you do that a lot. You tend to trust older people. You think they know the best for you, and then they just fuck you over like anyone else, right? And you just realize, okay, it's just everybody's full of shit. That's what it is. And then you're like, okay, well, yeah. The only people I trust in my life is my family. By family, I mean direct family. My brother, my dad, my mother, obviously my wife. I trust my wife. I trust her parents, which was my parents as well. So my other dad, my other mom, my brothers, of course, right? And yeah, that's about my uncles and aunties. Some of them I trust. There's others that are deep in that, that lifestyle. I'm pretty sure man. That type of, that freaky, that gang-related crazy shit. Like, so I don't talk to those ones. Those ones, I don't even look at them. Don't even look at them. Nope, don't want to know about you. Stay away from me. Stay away from me and my family. Those ones, I don't Mm-mm. No, don't bother me. Don't bother me. I don't even consider them family. Most of them. I'm just like, I mean, technically by blood we're related, but nah, nah, nah. Nope. Don't test. Don't trust you at all. I feel like its outlook ties back into our contact book. Never trust anyone, people. Yeah, exactly. Treat everyone as the people from South Africa. Don't trust them. That's how you must. That's how you must trust people who handle your contracts. Don't trust them. Don't. No one. It's the beginning of a traditional New Year. It's a water festival where spray water on people as blessings. If I remember it right. Oh, interesting. It's like a holy water festival. Nah. Nah, I sobered up in high school when I realized the adults biased as fuck, yeah. Chronic problems with authority since I don't even trust the traffic lights. Oh, oh my god. I'll discern for myself it's safe to cross. You can't even trust traffic lights over here. Even the traffic lights will lie to you. They will lie to your face, man. Goddamn. You can't trust them. You can't even trust the traffic lights over here. That's how bad it is. You don't. They tell you when, and also like in South Africa, there's like this I don't know if it's an actual rule written in law, but there's this like unspoken rule. Like if you're late at night, if it's like midnight or in the AMs, like 1 a.m., 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and you deep in the ghetto, if you deep in the townships in the ghetto, you deep in there, right? You are allowed to actually drive through a red robot because that's how fucking dangerous it is. Like, if you see the coast is clear and the robots are still red, you can go. You can fucking go drive through. And if the police or whoever stops you, you just like this. You know where you are, bruh. I'm not stopping here. Fuck that, right? So like you can you can get away with it because that's how like dangerous it is, right? At those times of the night, it's fucking crazy. So like you can actually just drive through there. Goddamn, 9:30 already. I love spending time with you guys. Love hanging out on streams. It's fun. I can just talk a whole bunch of shit. You know me, I like to talk a whole bunch of nonsense. As per usual, you know. Weirdly enough, I'm very quiet in real life, but like I love talking on streams. It's fun. It's fun. It's like I get to like just express what's on my mind, you know. Eventually, it's gonna get me in trouble. I can tell. I know. Don't worry about it. I know. And YouTube will probably be like, okay, get the fuck off our channel, you know. And I mean, get the fuck off our platform, and I'll be like, okay, you know, I wouldn't even fight it. I'll just be like, I saw it coming, you know. It's I'll just put my videos out on like wherever I can, you know. Maybe I'll make my own website. I just put my videos on there, my streams and stuff, and that's just where I'll do it. And I'll promote it some other way, and like I'll figure something out. So eventually it's gonna happen. I've already planned for that. I've planned for it. Because when people talk like crazy shit and then they surprise like, oh, YouTube got me. How? How did it happen? It's like, because you're saying like crazy shit, obviously, eventually they're going to come for you. Sometimes it's not even crazy shit. Sometimes it's just like in your face, real shit. And, you know, YouTube doesn't like that. They like the lovey-dovey, all flowers and rainbows over here. That's what they like sometimes, most of the time. And, you know, if you don't give that, they'll take you down, and it's fine. I've accepted it already. It might happen when I hit the 1K, when I hit the 10K, when I hit the 100K. However far this thing goes, eventually they're going to come for me. Eventually. Because that's what happens. It happens. There's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely not. I know it's going to happen. I'm not going to cry about it. Not going to, oh, I'm a victim. No, I don't give a shit. Like, if it happens, it's, you know, I worked hard for it, but you know, what can I really do about it? I mean, I'm using their platform. I know the consequences. I can't really complain about it. It's like the contract thing again, right? You can't really, if you know you're gonna get shit. You know shit's gonna happen. Accept it that you could be fucked in the end, and yeah. And yeah, I've accepted that reality. By the time I was like 10 already, like growing up in this country, I was like, yep, I'm definitely gonna get stabbed, maybe shot at a couple of times. It's definitely gonna happen. I might die. I've accepted it already. I've just, okay. A lot of South Africans just accept that. Like, this could happen to me. It could. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to face whatever's coming my way. That's about it. By the way, how does this look without the... It looks kind of menacing here. I like it. Looks kind of like, hey there, what's up? This is what a colored brown is street will... This is how they look. That's how they look at you. Like, so you stopped at the red Roman, bruh. Okay. Your car is coming to me. Prepare to be hijacked. Prepare yourself. Let me see. Literally Buddha's holy water. Bro, I knew we bad. I know we bad, but don't make us look so bad. Bruh, it's the truth, bruh. I can't lie to the people. They need to know. They need to know. But they are good people over here. Let's be honest. They are good people. It's just most of the people are just fucking out of their mind over here. But like, they are good people over here. There is good in South Africa. It's there. But it's buried under all the crazy shit. It's there, but it's like finding a diamond in a crystal mine. If that makes sense. Is that a bad analogy? That's maybe a weird analogy. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. The old analogy. That always works. Finding a needle in a haystack. There we go. Finding a diamond in a crystal mine. Does that even make sense? Probably not. I was trying to think of my own thing, but yeah. Needle in a haystack always works every time, so let's go with that. That's the OG phrase. You gotta respect the OGs, Who was the guy who figured that out? Right? Who was that guy? The needle in a haystack guy. Who was that guy? I always think about that. Who was the one guy who created this one phrase? Right? There was something what someone on my animation team told me. And it was it was a crazy phrase. It made me laugh so hard. God damn, I gotta ask him. It was like an Afrikaans saying. But it was so like direct, it was so like crazy that like I couldn't. It was so insane. I can't remember it. Afrikaans sayings are absolutely insane. It's always insane. Like there's a one saying, I can remember this one now. Don't what's umbrella in Afrikaans? I can't remember. I can't remember what's umbrella in Africa. I can't remember it. But basically, if you roughly translate the saying, it goes like this: don't open an umbrella up in my asshole. Or something like that this guy really opened an umbrella in my asshole. Something like that. Basically, like you really messed up my you fucked me, basically. Is what it is. We fucked. It's like that's what it is. But the way it's said in Afrikaans, it just rolls off the tongue. It like rolls into it very well. There's some languages that it really does well with sayings, Arabic is another thing. I've heard some crazy like sayings in Arabic that's like ruthless, like absolutely ruthless, man. God damn. There's like a few words like you have to say, and then you can like curse someone's entire family in Arabic. Needles in a haystack. Saying goes away. Bro, our traffic lights go sign for vehicles are like 90 seconds. 90 second, while pedestrians just 5 seconds. Damn. Gotta be fast. Needles in a haystack. The saying goes way back to 900 CE, where it was used in 1001 Night's Tale. Interesting. originated in Persia, Arabia, and mainly ancient Middle East. Yeah, I feel like that would be like an Arabic thing, because like Arabic is pretty like the Arabs are masters of like that type of thing. Like they're masters of like poetry and stuff like that. So like at least back in the day, like classical Arabic poets and stuff like. If you listen to classical like Arabic poetry, like it makes Shakespeare look like Dr. Seuss. It's crazy. Like the levels of like the Arabic, like how they use it and stuff like that. It's insane. But obviously Shakespeare is more popular. But yeah, but like if you actually look at Arabic poets, holy crap, man, they're really good. And I only know about them because I learned a lot of that like through Islamic studies and stuff like that. So like yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely cool. But it's cool. It's cool. I like it. It's just I never use it. I keep forgetting. Like me and words, me and like words, letters and stuff like that isn't my thing. That's why I don't write scripts really, because the words, I don't know. I feel like maybe in some way, I don't know if it's ADHD or just like some form of mild dyslexia, but like words just don't work with me as well. That's why I can barely watch like subbed anime. Like my brain is just like, fuck, we have to read now? Ah, goddamn. And like I'm a slow reader as well, so like my brain is like, oh god, here we go. Here we go. Reading again. Sambreel. Oh, sambreel, that's the word, yeah. Moet nie sambreel in my gat opmaak nie. Yeah, basically something like that. Moenie 'n sambreel in my gat opmaak nie. Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds sense. That's the kind of rolls, it just like flows well. Yeah, something like that. Crazy. Your incompatibility with words work in your favor. I think in how you are able to just lock in to your creation or of your yeah. Like I see stuff in like shapes, colors, and like images. I'm your guy. That's why I'm very good at remembering faces, but not names. Like I'm very good at remembering people's faces and like their facial features and stuff. So like, even if I've seen you once, and you made some sort of impression, in that moment I remember like, oh, that's that guy. And because Cape Town is a really condensed, like a very like compact like area, like a lot of people that you come across every now and then, like, oh, that's a guy who stands at the robot and yells out weird words, and then like, oh yeah, I know that lady, she dances at the traffic lights every time, and she's probably on all types of drugs. I've seen her a few times, right? So like I'm very good at like that type of stuff. Very good at remembering people's faces. Which, by the way, back in the day, I'm not proud of it, but I used to, like, with my family and, like, the gang-related shit, I used to be involved in a lot of that. I was, like, 11, 12, though, so, like, you know what I mean? But back in the day, the drug-slinging chainsaw over there, he was there. And that's, like, actually, like, they would kind of use me, and I think there was my other cousin. He was very good at remembering people's faces. And whenever like some people would walk into the room and I'll be like, oh shit, I know that guy, I've seen him somewhere. And I would like tell my uncle like, I think I know this guy, I actually saw him at this point and whatever. And it would actually like be like, are you sure? And I'll be like, yeah, I've seen this guy. And they trusted me with that as well. Like if I didn't know you, then like you're safe. If I knew you, like, oh shit, I know this guy, then you're in trouble, bro. They're gonna ask you a few questions. Oh my god. But that life, oh my god, I'm glad I don't fucking deal with that shit anymore. It was rough. Rough times, man. Now I have a fancy chair, I have my, I'm pretty chilled now. I don't fucking do that shit anymore. I you know, I always like tell the younger people of here, like especially the young school children, they want to be gangster, you know, they want to be cool. They think it's a cool thing. It's not a cool thing, bro. It's fucked up, really. It can get really messy, especially if you get deeper into that shit. You don't want to do that, you know. But luckily, you know, I was like, I saw where it was going, and I was like, nah, I don't want to be in this life. This life is fucking for crazy people. Like this life is not what I want. And that, I figured that out at 11, 12 years old. I was like, nah, I don't want to be this. This is fucking insane. I think I still did it like until like high school levels, and then eventually I was like, nah, this is fucking, like when I hit high school, like a couple, maybe like grade 9 or something, I was like, nah, bruh, this is not, it's not right. I started feeling like you just feel like you don't feel good, bruh. You feel like, fuck, this is not right. It's not right, bruh. Started feeling like you feel sorry for people and shit, and I was like, I can't do this. It's bad. We can't do this anymore. It brings in the cash. Don't get me wrong. You get paid, bruh. You get paid, but like, yo, I gave all my money back. I was like, nah, I don't want to deal with you guys anymore. Take all the money you gave me. You fucking take it back. I don't want it. I paid them back also. I was like, I don't want anything to do with you guys. I'm done. I'm out. I don't want to deal with anything with you ever again. Never. I just fucking walked out, bro. I was like, nah. Surprised they let me, but I was a kid and I don't know. Maybe but at the same time, they know my dad. My dad is also like, he had it tough, you know, he also was surrounded by that type of stuff. So a lot of people know my dad. So they like, don't fuck with me because they know who my dad is, and my dad doesn't take shit. So like, they would leave me alone. And they were like, nah, don't, we're not gonna mess with that kid. Because we know who the fuck that guy's dad is. Like, we're not gonna mess with him. Nah, fuck no. We know what his dad is capable of. Nah. Put her in the trap, yeah, exactly. Turn over your universe blinders over was, yeah. Nah, I advise all my like younger peeps to never do that shit. Papa Chains, don't mess around. Yeah, no, Papa Chains is a fucking goddamn, my dad. You do not want to be on his, he's a very nice guy. He's very fun. He likes making jokes. My grandpa was the same. My dad's dad was the same way. He didn't take shit. Like, if he, let's say you're sitting at a table with a guy, right? You're just chilling, right? And you somehow mess with him in the wrong way. My grandpa would like lift a table up and fucking just throw you on the table. That's like, he would like, he doesn't take shit. Like, so my dad is cut from the same cloth as am I, right? As is my brother. We kind of the same. All four of us together. We don't take nonsense, really. And that's, you know, that's what it is. That's why people normally just leave us alone. And I kind of got this, like, for my dad, where it's kind of like an intimidation stare. It's cool. You know, a lot of people actually have this, like, where you just get a feeling, like, I can look at someone and they're like, oh shit, like, I don't want to mess with this guy. And I get that from my dad. I don't know what it is, but it's like a haki. I don't know if you watch One Piece. It's like a haki, like, oh yeah, fuck, we don't want to mess with that guy. That guy probably kills people for a living. Like, I have that. And everybody says, like, whenever, with my glasses on, I look like a, you know, pretty nerdy, chilled guy. But like, when I take my glasses off and I look you deep in your eyes, I stare into your soul. I put the fear of God in you. Okay, that's what happens. I'm about to leave you alone too. Yeah, no, but it's something you learn over time. Sorry guys, I have to tip. Girlfriend inquires my attendance. Hey, bruh. I know the story, bro. Nah. Go attend to your girl. 10 dear girl, bro. No problems. Take care and happy productive day. Hell yeah, man. See you in the next stream or whenever I see you again, bro. Bra, bra, bra. Please go silent. Yeah. I think a lot of people, and a lot of, I wonder if my brother also has kind of that as well, where you're just like, yeah, you don't want to fuck with that guy. Safe away, bro, safe. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Some guys have it though. They just like fucking stare at you. Like I've seen guys with that. They like stare at you and they're like, oh, this guy definitely kills people. Oh, there's no doubt about it. This guy probably has a couple people buried in his backyard. You kind of get that feeling. But I feel like if you have that same energy, like you can kind of feel that energy from someone else. Like it's kind of like it's kind of like yeah, it's just like if you had skin in the game, basically. You're like, oh, yeah, that guy's definitely, yeah, you don't want to fuck with that guy. It's like, yeah, and I think it's because you're surrounded, like my whole life, just surrounded by killers and gangbangers. So like you get the feeling of that same feeling from other people. You're like, oh shit, this guy, I know these type of people. I know these type of people. I may be back. You may be back. No problem. It's a quarter to 10. I might actually turn off at 10. Yeah, man. It's been a pretty cool stream. I might actually... I was always thinking about like cutting up my streams and like posting some of them as videos. Yeah, I think that would be cool. I think I'll do that. Goddamn. God damnity damn, man. It's a crazy world we live in. Crazy world we live in. I feel like if I see Boya in person, I feel like Boya has that stare as well. I feel like Yuning also has... Yuning has a creepy stare, I feel like. If she looks at me, I'm like, oh, she's gonna bury me in her backyard. I just have a feeling she's gonna do it. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen. Maybe she has that. I don't know. I haven't met Yuning in person, but I don't know. Boya definitely. Like you can look at Boya. Boya will look at you and you're just like, I know Boya's, she's scheming something. Boya's definitely always scheming. Always. I don't know what she's up to, but she's up to something. If things go bad, we just know it's Boya. I don't know how. I just know it's bad. Damn, whose Street Fighter theme song is this? Pretty cool. Doom, do doom, do doom, do doom, do doom. Whose theme song is? Oh, Honda. God damn, I didn't know it was Honda. There's a few other sounds like Boya is Megamind. Boya is definitely a Filipino Megamind. That's what she is. Definitely. She's always planning. She has schemes. She probably has an evil lair. We don't know. We don't know. She can also like probably like shapeshift into a cat or something. I don't know. The human form might actually not be a real form. That might be the shapeshift. She might be a cat who can shapeshift into a human. I feel like that's more plausible. Yeah, it makes sense. There we go. Hey, I'm doing pretty... The only thing is these hash lines does take a bit of time, but it actually goes much faster than coloring in something. I don't know why, but it does. And I feel like my art has gotten much better in terms of this manga because why? I'm not focusing so much on color really. It's more so the details I'm focusing on now, right? Because there's nothing else to focus on. Like once you eliminate the color, once you eliminate the shading and all that type of stuff, you're still doing technically shading, but you're just improvising with the hatching, and you're kind of like implementing that as the shading, and you're kind of like just focusing on the drawing itself. So I think like it's a good practice to maybe do like a manga-ish style. I feel like, because like you're just doing the line work, right? I think it's a good practice if you want to get good at line work. I feel. I don't know if that's take that with a grain of salt. I'm not sure if that is the thing, but it seems to be working for me. So I wouldn't say it's like it's absolutely the thing you must do, but like it seems to be working for me. Really making those what do you call these things? Are these are biceps, or what do you call these? I don't, like I said, I'm bad with names. What the fuck this muscle's called? Whatever this muscle's called, I'm really making it pop here with the shading. It's like really flexing out there. I don't know if I don't know if I should make this line prominent. I don't know if it makes sense to it. It's kind of off. It's kind of off a bit. Shape is kind of off a bit. It should be more this way. Maybe this should be bulging out that way. No, it's too much. Too much. I think maybe a bit more like over here. Yeah, messed up this. Yeah, I like that. And then I think you can just do some hatching here. I think it's a bit cool if I just close it out to some hatching. And actually doing things this way, I actually have a crazy respect now for like manga artists as well. Because like they are good, like really good artists, but they figure out such like clever methods of like doing the bare minimum to get a panel done. And it's interesting, and I like that because I do the same thing with animation. I try to do the bare minimum to get a shot done or a scene done, and if I do have time, I can always come back and add some finesse to it. I don't know if this is... Should add deeper lines here in the middle, maybe. What are you guys saying? Well, sounds cool. Boy, do you need minions? Boy, I probably has cats as minions. Bunch of cats. I like to see. And then I'm gonna do this nice, what I like to do is this nice deep, just go over the lines, the line work. This nice deep cut of line work here on the outside. What time is it? 15 minutes past 9. I mean, I don't really have to end the stream here. But I feel like I'm going to. I'm not gonna stop working on this, but I'm going to end the stream in the next 10 minutes. And I can actually focus more on this actually. Yeah, I'm trying to do... I can just do 2 hours per stream, and then obviously I can still work on this stuff. Off stream. Stream is really just to hang with you guys. And talk a whole bunch of shit. Man, we've been through a lot of stuff in the stream, huh? Mostly talking about how crazy South Africa is. But I feel like people need to know. Okay, a lot of people don't know. Not privy to the South African craziness that is South Africa, but they need to know, man. And you know, people say it does make our country look bad, but like, it's the honest truth. Like, sorry if it makes us look bad, but it's what it is. It's not my fault it looks bad. South Africa needs to get their shit together. That's what they need to do. Like, you need to clamp down on crime, man. You need to start cleaning things up a bit, huh? How about that? Maybe the more I talk about it, the more they will sort their shit out. It's not a me problem, it's a South African problem, really. I'm just pointing out the bad things. Pointing out the defects that they have to fix. It's kind of the same way your therapist would point out, like, hey, you're doing this and it's kind of fucking you up, right? You need to work on it. It's kind of what it is. Damn, I love doing... It's so satisfying doing these, like, really thick, these nice, juicy, thick lines, man. God damn. Thick like peanut butter, man. God damn, look at that. Sexy ass lines right there. Look at that. I'd like to kind of just do a little bit here to make it fall into the silhouette. A bit more. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Damn, so cool. But I like to add a little bit of, you know, a little bit of these. 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 I don't know what these do, but it makes it look cool. I don't know why. But I add a little bit of these, you know. I've recently started doing it and I was like, oh damn. It looks like it's more detailed. And do I know a thing about that technique? No. I just fucking... I like it. There's nothing... There's no other way to describe it. I just did it and I was like, oh damn, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go with a thinner set of lines here. A thinner set of lines. Actually, deepen that line a bit more. Actually, deepen these lines a bit more. Maybe just this one. By the way, I've been getting really good at Street Fighter. Goddamn. I've been killing it at that game. I'm almost in platinum rank, like, goddamn. My placement matches really didn't do me any favors. I'm supposed to be in platinum, but because I fucking lost some fucking... I had the worst luck with my placement matches. I got, like, put up against some really tough people. And now they placed me in gold. And I had to work my way up. Work my way all the way up to platinum. And yeah, I mean, I'm working pretty good. Doing pretty good at that. I just want to, you know, I want to get my Street Fighter game up to tournament levels. Because I see there's a lot of tournaments where you can win cash prizes. And I'm like, shit, man. That's pretty cool, and really I don't care that much about the cash. More so the title of being like the champion of the tournament. That's what I care about. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Being a Street Fighter legend, you know? I don't think I'm that good yet, but I can get up there if I really focused. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the thing that's kind of getting me is the drive system. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, I mean, I figured out the drive impact stuff, But the drive rush, still tough to figure out. Like I'm still trying to figure out like what exactly do I do with that drive rush? Because I'm playing Zangief. Like Zangief was my main. Always play Zangief all the time, every Street Fighter. So like Zangief for Street Fighter 6. By the way, Zangief for Street Fighter 6 I think is the best Zangief. The best. Because he has the drive rush which makes him fucking... it makes him terrifying because he can just run to you and powerbomb your ass. So I love the drive rush system because it helps Zangief like leap forward and get in your face. I do love the drive impact system because it makes you really get in there with the punish counters with Zangief. You just have to be smart about it because they can always counter. But yeah, it's just fun. It's fun. It's one of the funnest Street Fighters I think I've played. Street Fighter 5 was alright, but like I feel like Street Fighter 6 has been really fun for me. Like Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 4 was pretty fun. I even played 3. 3 was alright. But Street Fighter 6 I've really been having a good time with. Like I've really enjoyed the characters and like the setups. I don't know. It's just a really fun game. I can't wait to see Tekken 8 looks absolutely insane. Tekken 8 Tekken is always, when it comes between my favorite fighting game, Tekken is definitely my favorite. Tekken will always be my favorite. Sorry, I was out for a couple of minutes. It's my mother asked me to help to negotiate something on Facebook. What you negotiating, boy? What the flip? And she gets mad at me when she didn't understand what I'm saying. It's no problem, boy. Yeah, we're about to close out. We have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. We're about to close out. Just talking some Street Fighter. Before I head off. And yeah. I don't think I'll hit the bed yet. Definitely gonna grind a bit more. Gonna grind a bit more before I hit the bed. Okay. I don't know if there's a easier way to fill in these things. Minions, yes. Boya definitely has minions. She probably has like a silent cat whistle or something and just calls the minions to a side. Like a super villain. I want the army of cats, exactly. I knew that's what you want. That's actually what you have right now. You know what'll be cool? You know what'll be cool? I had this idea. Imagine a cat fighting game. Imagine how cool that would be. That'd be so cool. Like a Street Fighter type of cat fighting game. Oh, that'll be cool, man. And you like have a roster of like cats. That's just crazy. You know what I mean? You have the ginger cat. You have the black cat. You have the white cat. You got those tuxedo cats, you got the Mancoon, you know, there's so much species of cat you could throw in there. And they each have their own special weird abilities, right? You can throw a tiger in there. You can throw a tiger in there, you know, a lion. You know, just like a giant cat game. That would be cool. That'll be a fun game. I'm not even gonna lie, I'll play it a couple of times. It just has to have a really good fighting mechanics and it's some really good, beautiful aesthetics. And I'll play a game. Oh yeah, I can just... Okay, well, before I end the stream, let's do the background. Let me show you guys. Oh, the power's back. Hell yeah, we out of load shedding, guys. Woo! Power back. Woo! But let me show you guys. You see this background, right? Now most people, what they would do is, they would redraw this they would just draw a background. Right? But you see what I do is, I save this. You see, I save it. I drop this, okay? We open up Blender. Watch this. It's a really quick trick, really. It's fascinating how it works, really. So what I do is, I open up Blender. Alright? When it does open, I don't know why it's taking so long. Blender, what the fuck? Normally you don't take so long. Is it because I have too much shit open? Okay, let's quit this. There's too much shit going on here. Too much shit. I have OBS open. You know what I mean? So let's open up Blender. I can always open it up again. Let's open up Blender. And what we do is we go over here. We open, right? And now you see I look for that scene, which I've already created. So obviously there it is. Wabam, wabam. And it's done. There it is, right there, right? And it's done. It's all there. And all I have to do is hit the render button. And we'll, oh, wrong button. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we hit the render button, I forgot one thing. Hold on. Hold on. Don't hit render just yet. Don't hit it. You just turn off this. Bam. Yes. And there we go. And then we just switch off. We go to film over here. We just hit transparent. And then bam. There we go. Background's done. Now we just let the PC do the work. Let the PC do the work. It might slow down my stream though. I ain't gonna lie. But we'll wait. And there it is, guys. Our background. Now, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. You thought I was done? Ha! You lied to yourself. Okay, here we go. We hop in here. We drop that shit, okay? And what we do is we look for, where the fuck? We go to, no, not world. We go to, where is it? You can actually just go into rendering right here. And we go into here, and then we go into compositor, and we hit the node. Now you see there's the image right there. There it is. And what you do is you just open up the node system. You can do it in Photoshop as well. It doesn't really fucking matter. But I mean, since we're in Blender, we might as well. We add the exposure node. We add the filter, no, converter. RGB to black and white. And now it's black and white. We just plug the alpha in the alpha. And there it is. And we can turn up the exposure just to, oh, too much exposure. Hold up. Let's fine tune that a bit. And there we go. Nice black and white background, you know. And you can just trace over it like with the lines in Clip Studio or whatever. Like, it's not even a big issue right there. I mean, you could use the lines in Blender, but like we don't really need that much detail. I mean, it's just like a background in the distance, right? So then we can just take this, we just save it as whatever you want to save it as. And we go out of here. We go into, where is my renders? It's not here exactly. Go into where my comic books is, comic books. We go into Kill All Heroes. We go into remastered. We go into season 1. We go into images, and there it is. And we just, well, bam, bam, bam. He's done. Didn't have to draw shit. And now we just save. We exit. And we open up Clip Studio again. You see? And that's how I'm saving time on these panels. I'm not drawing every single background because who would do that? Uning, maybe, right? Like, Uning? Would Uning do that? Yes, a Uning would do that. A Uning would do that. She would draw the entire background and complain about drawing the entire background. I've given her the easy solution. You don't even have to draw. I know she'd like the solution because she's lazy as hell. I know she would enjoy this solution, but does she do it? No. She doesn't do it. Why not? Who knows? I don't know. She loves torturing herself, really. That's what she loves doing. I've given her easy solutions. I could just draw it myself because I'm the Chainsaw Maniac and I don't give a fuck. I would draw it. But we don't have time. So, bam, there it is. And we're done. It's done. Can expand it a bit, you know, you can make it, there you go, just put it up there. Can even, there we go. Just fit it nicely. Maybe bring it down a bit to fit the perspective that I want. There you go. And there you go. There it is. Right there. It's all done and good in the hood, my friend. Like it's all done. But what you can do is, and this is what I do, I just add a little finesse to it. We add a little bit of finesse. We just, badam, and we do the tone shits. Add a screen tone there in the back. Too much. Actually, bring it down to maybe like a 25%, and there we go. We have our sky, and we do a little bit of this, a little bit of masking, a little bit of masking. Masking, oh, too much mask. Bring the mask down. You know, there we go. There we go. There we go. Bring it down. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Just a little bit of a thingy, you know. A little bit of. Oh, it goes over the background, yeah. So you actually want this to be at the back of the. At the back, maybe, but maybe not. Actually, it actually looks nicer over the buildings, you know. You just play with it a bit, and there you go. You have a sky. You have a sky. You have a panel. You can add a bit of clouds. You go to the cloud brush. You add your clouds. You know, it's so simple. I don't know why Union complains about making comics. Really, it's like a piece of cake. Really, don't know why people's complaining out there. Really, you can even. You can make the clouds black, you can make it white, you can make it blue, you can make it green, who cares, right? There you go, paint some clouds up in there, look at that. Whoa. Amazing, it kind of looks weird now, but trust me, it'll all clear up. You just gotta finesse it a bit, just finesse it a bit. Maybe come up from the bottom. You know, you do what you have to do. You don't have to make it obvious, you know. You just make it look kind of like a sky. It doesn't have to be accurate, you know. It just kind of looks like a sky, doesn't it? Here's a cloud. Here's a cloud here in the back. Mess around with it a bit. So maybe add a bit more, yeah. I don't know. My black's a bit too much. Maybe bring it down a bit. Meh. Meh. Meh, meh. I know I want dark clouds in the sky, but fuck it, right? There you go. There you go. Just there. There you go. Something, right? But the focus isn't the sky, really. It's this guy over here. So you don't care what's going on back here. You can kind of turn up the tone a bit more or whatever, you know. But yeah, I mean, there we go. It's all good in the hood. What else did I do? Oh yeah, you can do this full. Yeah, fill in the hair. People struggle with fills. I don't know why. Just fill in the hair. Fill it in, and then you just come here and you clean it up a bit, like a good little girl and boy. You clean it up. Come in here. You do that. You do what you gotta do. Maybe add a bit more to the eyebrows, you know, fill it out a bit more. Fill it out a bit more. Yep. Okay. Yeah, and his eye color, I made a bit of a... His eye is actually like a yellow, but I just made it like grayscale type shit. And there we go, I mean, there we go. Panel done. Panel done, guys. That's what I like to see. And I might rework it. Might come back to it. I don't know. There might be some things I'm like, I don't like this, that, or the other. But right now, it's pretty solid. It stands out. Speech bubble probably gonna go here somewhere. And there we go. Hell yeah. I'm probably gonna end the stream now, but yeah. Look at that. Look how, you see how easy it was. I don't know why Union complains, really. You know what I mean? Don't know why. Don't know why. She even does black and white comics. I don't know why she does that. Shout out to Uni for complaining. Don't be Uni, guys. Don't be Uni. Goddamn, it's a good cup of coffee right there. Nice. Okay, we're gonna end the stream, guys. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to my rambles. Hopefully it was entertaining. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Hopefully you finished something while you're watching me hopped up on 12 cups of coffee, talking about my gang life and all types of weird shit. But hopefully it was entertaining. You enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream, next video. I am planning this week to maybe do another video on animation. It's gonna be another part of the series of animation videos I think. Maybe I'll record that tomorrow. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'll record that maybe. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next thing, me Bob. Next stream, next video. Let's get on to our end screen here. And we're gonna take it away. Hell yeah, Boya here till the end, man. Boya, die hard Chainsaw fan, I'm telling you. Die hard Chainsaw fan, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Boya. Hopefully, Boya, your evil schemes come true. Hopefully they do. And I'll see. Okay, cool. I think everything is done here. Just checking everything. Music, yeah. Okay, cool. We're done. I'll see you guys. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. Bye.